fella up there in the meat cutting business.
In Idaho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a store out in the country, a country meat cutting place where all the farmers bought their stuff to have it cut up, and they had lockers and stuff out there.
So what'd you go out to Idaho in the first place for?
Run cattle,
Yeah.
to work in cattle, and it didn't work out. I had to go back cutting meat again. You know?
Uh-huh.
And we were up there for a while, and then I was just determined to go back to horses and everything again.
Just a year, right?
Yeah, about a year there.
Yeah.
And I got in touch with a friend of mine that was working on a ranch, you know, working on cattle and everything, and moved back down to a town named Corcoran, where there's a big feedlot.
In California?
Yes.
Now, when you were in Idaho, that's where you found out about the church and everything, right?
Yeah.
How did you find out about the church?
Okay, and that was where we moved to Idaho, Rexburg. That's all a Mormon area, you know, and everybody there was Mormons, and they got a hold of us, and we joined the church there.
The whole family?
The whole family, yeah. The girls, we had all except, I guess Cheryl did too, I got it. But the whole family did there.
Yeah.
And we was there for, I was working up there in the grocery store. They had, a guy from there had came down and met me, and I was working in Southern California. And when I moved up there, I got a hold of this guy, and he got me this job up in Rexburg, working in the grocery store. And I run, the guy I was working for there had 3 little markets there, and I ran that one for quite a while, and then he closed it down, and I could have either stayed there and went to work for another grocery store, or get out. And I got out. We moved back to Southern California now. But we had joined the church up there.
Mm-hmm.
And
was it one of your friends or neighbors, or just the missionaries knocked on your door?
Next door neighbors.
Your next door neighbors.
Yeah. They were. We lived in this house that we'd rented this house from these people, and then the mortuary was set here. We sat here. The mortuary was here, and they had a big house on the corner. They had. They were Mormons, and they had 10 kids.
Oh.
They had 9 girls and 1 boy, and they had 9 girls before they had the boy, and then they had another girl after that, I think. But they were the ones that got us into the church, more or less.
So what was it made you join the church?
They kind of indoctrinated. I mean, they talked to us and sent the missionaries over, and they talked to us and everything. And
so you started reading and praying?
Yeah.
Who was it, the first one who decided that they wanted to join?
I don't know. Betty and I both. I mean, you know, we decided to join the church.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like this, you know, and because I wasn't very churchy going, you know.
Ah.
But the kids all got into it there, and all except Cheryl, and she moved to she left us, and got married and moved to Southern California. But all the kids joined the church there, Sam, and 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's where we got in the church.
Yeah. And then you kept it up back in California?
Yeah, we moved to California and got back to the church down here.
Yeah.
We got back and we were in Upland, where we lived in Southern California. And we got pretty much in the church there and everything. But then we moved up here, and of course, it was a long church up here, you know. So. But that town up there where we lived, Rexburg, they had the flood. You've been probably been in Rexburg, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, they had the flood. We moved back down here about 6 months before they had that, when the dam broke and flooded the whole deal there. We was lucky we wasn't there when it did.
Yeah.
But that was a quite experience there in Idaho. We had a good time there. And we've been here ever since, and we, of course, went to church. And,
So you had 5 kids, right?
yeah,